Hello grade 10 students! Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Angelito Panuncio. In this video, you will learn what geometric sequence is, differentiate geometric sequence from an arithmetic sequence, determine geometric means and the end term of geometric sequence. Geometric sequence. When we say geometric sequence, it is a sequence with common ratio. If an arithmetic sequence has common difference, a geometric sequence has common ratio. If an arithmetic sequence are formed by addition, geometric sequence are formed by multiplication. Each term in geometric sequence is found by multiplying the previous term by the same number. So let me give you an example of a geometric sequence. Let's say we have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and the ellipse sign. Remember that if a sequence has ellipse sign without any ending term, this means that this sequence is infinite sequence. Otherwise, if we don't have ellipses here, or ellipse sign, this means that this sequence is finite sequence. Note that each term in this sequence is multiplied by 2 to get the next term. 1 multiplied by 2, we have 2. 2 times 2, we have 4. 4 times 2, we have 8. 8 times 2, we have 16. If we are going to get the next 3 terms, let's write this one. 16 multiplied by 2, we have 32. 32 multiplied by 2, we have 64. 64 multiplied by 2, we have 108. Thus, the next 3 terms are 32, 64, and 108. This also implies that those 2 here is what we call the common ratio. Common ratio is denoted by small letter r. And to find the common ratio in a geometric sequence, divide second term by the first term, or third term by the second term, fourth term by the third term, and so on. So the formula in finding the common ratio in a geometric sequence, a sub 2 divided by a sub 1. So let's have this given problem. Find the common ratio and the next 3 terms of its geometric sequence. So we're going to find the common ratio and the next 3 terms. In our problem, letter A, our sequence is 6, 12, 24, 48, and then ellipses. To find the common ratio, let's use this given formula. R is equal to a sub 2 divided by a sub 1. R is equal to, what is our a sub 2 here? We have 12 divided by our a sub 1. What is our a sub 1? We have 6. So 12 divided by 6, we have 2. So our common ratio in this given sequence is 2. Next, determine the next 3 terms, or find the next 3 terms. Alright, palitan natin. 1, 2, 3. So 48 multiplied by 2, we have 96. 96 multiplied by 2, we have 192. 92 multiplied by 2, we have 384. So our next 3 terms are 96, 192, and 384. Let's proceed to our next problem. Problem, letter B. So our sequence is 1 over 2,500, then negative 1 over 500, 1 over 100, negative 1 over 20. Get the common ratio or find the common ratio. Our ratio is a sub 2 divided by a sub 1. What is our a sub 2? We have negative 1 over 500. Our a sub 1, we have 1 over 2,500. Okay? Negative 1 over 500 divided by 1 over 2,500, we have negative 5. So our common ratio is negative 5 in this given problem. Okay, next, find the next 3 terms. To find the next 3 terms, so let's use this one. Okay. Negative 5 multiplied by 1, we have positive 5 divided by 20, we have 1/4. Next, 1 multiplied by negative 5, we have negative 5 divided by 4. So, ibig sabihin, we have negative 5/4. Next, negative 5 multiplied by negative 5, we have positive 25 over 4. So, 25 over 4. So, our next 3 terms in this sequence are our next 3 terms are 1/4, negative 5/4, and 25 over 4. Now, what if your teacher asks you what is the 10th term of the given sequence? Okay, kung sa arithmetic sequence, meron tayong formula, dito rin sa geometric sequence. So, our formula for geometric sequence is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 multiplied to the common ratio raised to n less 1. A sub 1 is our first term. R refers to the common ratio. A sub n refers to the nth term. And then n here is number of terms. Okay, since we are looking for the 10th term of our sequence, let's use this formula. So a sub 10, since we are looking for the 10 terms, is equal to, what is our a sub 1? We have 6. Multiplied to the common ratio. Our common ratio in these given problems is 2. Raised to number of terms, we have 10 less 1. And simplify, we have 6 multiplied to 2 raised to 9. Okay, what is 2 raised to 9? We have 512. Then 6 multiplied by 512, we have 3,072. So the 10th term of this given sequence is 3,072. Okay, so pwede rin natin siyang imano-mano gamit yung sequence natin. So a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5, a sub 6, a sub 7. Okay, try natin imano-mano. So 384 multiplied by 2 to get the a sub 8. So 384 multiplied by 2, we have 768. Next, to get a sub 9, we have 768 multiplied by 2. So we have 1,536. Next, to get a sub 10, we have 1,536 multiplied by 2. So 3,070. So same lang din siya. pwede nyo rin siyang imano-mano. Next problem tayo. Problem letter B. Find for the 10th term. 10th term. Let's use this given formula. A sub n. So A sub 10 is equal to A sub 1, we have 1 over 2,500. Multiply to, our common ratio is negative 5. Then, 10 minus 1. Okay? Simplify natin. 1 over 2,500 multiply to negative 5 raised to 9. 1 over 2,500. Then, what is negative 5 raised to 9? So, pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator kapag large number na siya. So, negative 5 raised to 9. So, we have negative 1,953,125. And then, i-multiply na rin natin siya sa 1 over 2,500. Therefore, our answer is negative 3,125 all over 4. So, ito yung pang 10th term ng ating sequence or problem letter B. So, that is geometric sequence. So, let's have this given problem. Find the 11th term of the geometric sequence, negative 40, 20, negative 10, 5, and then ellipsis. So, in our geometric sequence, our A sub 1 is equal to negative 40. Our common ratio is equal to A sub 2 divided by A sub 1, 20 divided by negative 40, we have negative 1/2. Since we are looking for A sub 11 or the 11th term, so i-question mark na muna natin yan. Next, and number of terms is equal to 11. To find A sub 11, let's use the formula. A sub 11 is equal to negative 40. Multiply to the common ratio, we have negative 1/2. Then, number of terms, we have 11 minus 1. Next tayo, we have negative 40. Simplify muna natin. Negative 1/2. 11 minus 1, we have 10. Then, negative 40 multiply to 1 over, what is 2 raised to 10? We have 1,024. That's it. So, negative 1/2 raised to 10 is equal to 1 over 1,024. Negative 40 multiplied by negative 1, we have negative 40 over 1,024. Equal now to negative 5 over 128. So, ang pang 10th term natin, ay pang 11th term natin, is equal to negative 5 over 128. So, try din natin siyang imano-mano. Okay, so A sub 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, A sub 5. A sub 5 natin, we have, ganyan, 5 multiplied to the common ratio. We have 5 multiplied by negative 1, we have negative 5 over 2. Next tayo, negative 5 over 2 multiplied by negative 1 half. So negative 5 multiplied by negative 1, we have positive 5 over, and 2 multiplied by 2, we have 4. So, pang 5, pang 6. Yan. Next, 5 multiplied by negative 1, we have negative 5 over 4 multiplied by 2, we have 8. And next, negative 5 multiplied by negative 1, we have positive 5 over 8 multiplied by 2, we have 16. Next, 5 multiplied by negative 1, we have negative 5. And then, 16 multiplied by 2, we have 32. Yan. So, pang 5, 6, a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4, a sub 5, a sub 6, a sub 7, a sub 8, a sub 9. Yan. Next tayo, for a sub 10, negative 5 multiplied by negative 1, we have positive 5. And then, erasing ko na nga. And then, 32 multiplied by 2, we have 64. So, this is our a sub 10. Next, 5 multiplied by negative 5, we have negative 5. 64 multiplied by 2, we have 128. So, this is our a sub 11. So, same lang din siya sa ating answer. Okay? So, ang pang 11 term natin sa ating sequence ay negative 5 over 128. Gets? Okay, so let's consider this given geometric sequence. The terms between negative 40 and negative 5 over 128 are the geometric means. These are 20, negative 10, 5, negative 5 over 2, 5 over 4, negative 5 over 8, 5 over 16, negative 5 over 32, and 5 over 64. So, yun po yung mga geometric means natin sa ating geometric sequence. Geometric means are the terms between any two given terms of geometric sequence. Geometric means. Find the three geometric means between 32 and 1 over 8. So, illustrate muna natin siya. We have 32, then 3 geometric means. So, 1, 2, then 3, then 1 over 8. To find the three geometric means, let's find first for the common ratio of the sequence. So, let's use the formula a sub n is equal to a sub 1 multiplied to r, then n less 1. Okay, so ano yung a sub n natin? We have a sub 5. Ano yung a sub 5 natin? We have 1 over 8 is equal to a sub 1, we have 32. R, number of terms, we have 5 less 1. So, 1 over 8 is equal to 32 r raised to 4. Dividing both sides by 32, so we have 1 over 32 multiplied by 8. We have 256 is equal to r raised to 4. Next, 1 over 4 raised to 4. R is 1. Is equal to r raised to 4. Cancel. So, our ratio is positive and negative 1/4. Okay? So, nakuha na natin yung common ratio natin. Common ratio is positive and negative 1/4. If r is equal to positive 1/4, Substitute natin. To get the a sub 2, it is equal to a sub 1 multiplied to the common ratio. Sana a sub 1 natin, we have 32. 32 multiplied by 1/4. Okay, so we have 32 multiplied by 1 divided by 4, we have 8. That's it. Next, for a sub 3. So, a sub 2 multiplied by common ratio. So, ano a sub 2 natin? We have 8 multiplied by 1/4. So, it is equal now to 8 multiplied by 1, 8 divided by 4, we have 2. Next, for a sub 4. Yan. So, ito. Yan. Okay, for a sub 4, we have a sub 3 multiplied by the common ratio. And a sub 3 natin, we have 2 multiplied by 1/4. So, it's equal now to 2 multiplied by 1. So, 2 divided by 4, we have 1/2. So, ayan yung 3 arithmetic mean natin kapag ang common ratio is positive 1/4. Next, paano naman kapag ang common ratio natin is equal to negative 1/4? Try natin, a sub 2 is equal to a sub 1 multiplied to the common ratio. So, ano a sub 1 natin? We have 32 multiplied by negative 1/4. So, it is equal now to 32 multiplied by negative 1, negative 32 divided by 4. We have negative 8. Next, for a sub 3, we have a sub 2 multiplied by the common ratio. So, a sub 2 natin, we have negative 8. And multiply to, ayan, negative 1/4. So, ayan, negative multiplied by negative 8 multiplied by negative 1, we have positive 8 divided by 4, so positive 2. So, ayan. Dalawang common ratio na natin. Next, a sub 4. For a sub 4, we have a sub 3 multiplied to the common difference. So, ayan. Ang a sub 3 natin, we have 2 multiplied to negative 1/4. So, 2 multiplied by negative 1, negative 2 divided by 4, we have negative 1/2. So, ayan. So, there are two sets of geometric means between 32 and 1/8. If r is equal to 1/4, the geometric means are 8, 2, then 1/2. If r is equal to negative 1/4, the geometric means are negative 8, 2, and negative 1/2. A term between two terms of a geometric sequence is a geometric mean, or more specifically, mean proportional. So let's have this given problem. Find the mean proportional between each pair of numbers. Problem letter A, 3 and 12. So, ano nga ba yung geometric mean natin dyan? Or mean proportional. Ibig sabihin, ano lang yan? A multiply by B are square root of A times B. So, yan. Ano yung A natin? Yung first number natin, square root of A, we have 3 multiply by yung B natin, yung second number natin. Okay. Next, square root of 3 times 12, we have 36. So, what is the square root of 36? We have positive and negative 6. So, ayan yung geometric mean natin between 3 and 12. Or yan yung mean proportional natin between 3 and 12. Next problem tayo. Problem letter B. So, geometric mean is equal to A times square root of A times B. So, ayan. A natin is equal to negative 2. Then, B natin is negative 12. Simplify natin is square root of negative 2 multiplied by negative 12. Magkakaroon tayo ng positive 24. Positive 24. What is the square root of positive 24? Okay. Ang factors ng 24, so we have positive 4, square root of positive 4 multiplied to square root of 6. So we have positive and negative 2 square root of 6. So ito yung magiging sagot, or ito yung geometric mean natin, mean proportional between negative 2 and negative 12. Next problem tayo. The second term of geometric sequence is 1 and the fourth term is 9. Find the first and 10th term. So bago natin hanapin yung first term and 10th term, dapat alam natin kung ano yung common ratio. So ang given is second term and then yung fourth term. So para makuha yung common ratio, kunin muna natin yung geometric mean. Geometric mean are yung mean proportional between second and fourth term. So we have A square root of A multiplied by B. Ano yung A natin? Second term we have square root of 1 multiplied to square root of 9. And so it is equal now to square root of 1 multiplied by 9, we have 9. Next, square root of 9, we have positive and negative 3. So that is our geometric mean. So between second term and fourth term, yun po yung third term natin, equal siya sa positive and negative 3. So ang third term natin ay ito. So to get the common ratio, we have a sub 3 over a sub 2. Ano a sub 3 natin? We have positive and negative 3 all over. Ano a sub 2 natin? We have 1. So, ibig sabihin, ang pan natin, ang common ratio natin ay positive and negative 3. Next, paano natin kukunin yung first term? We get the first term. A sub 1 is equal to A sub 2 divided by the common difference. So, ano yung A sub 2 natin? We have 1. Okay, 1. And then, ano yung common ratio natin? We have positive and negative 3. So, ibig sabihin, ang A sub 1 natin ay equal to positive and negative 1/3. So, ayan. A sub 1 natin. Then, ang common ratio natin ay ito. Next, A sub 10. Ano yung A sub 10 natin? Gamitin natin yung formula. Since alam na natin ang A sub 1 natin, ito. Okay? So, A sub 1, ano A sub 1 natin? Palitan na natin, positive and negative 1/3. Multiply to our common ratio, positive and negative 3. Then, 10 term ang hinahanap, so ibig sabihin, 10 less 1. Next, it is equal now to positive and negative 1/3 multiply to positive and negative 3, then raised to 9. Next tayo. So, positive and negative 1/3 or 1/3 multiply to, so what is positive 3 raised to 9 or negative 3 raised to 9? So, check natin sa calculator. So, we have 9 positive and negative 19,683. And then, i-multiply natin siya sa 1/3. Positive and negative 1/3.
Multiply by positive.
Okay, so magiging sagot natin ay equal to 6,561. So, ayan yung A sub 10 natin, given these problems. So, once again, yun po yung geometric sequence. Ayan, we're done. I hope na meron na naman kayong natutunan sa video ito na inyong pinanood. Don't forget to like our video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share to your classmates, and then if you have clarification, ask your teacher. Bye-bye!